An amazing chess opening trick to smash your opponent in just 7 moves coming up. Let's start with the opening. We play e4, black plays c5, the Sicilian defense, then knight f3 and pawn to d6. This is a very common opening played at the intermediate and grandmaster level. After this, we will play c3, which is the Alapin variation of the Sicilian defense. Our main idea is to push d4 on the next move, so that we can establish a strong control of the center. It's a very obvious strategy. Okay, now what do you think black can play here? Just give it a thought and try to come up with the options. What I have seen is that many black players in this position will look to develop their knight and bishop in this manner. Well, there are two benefits of playing this. First one is that these are very natural development moves in an opening, and that's how we go about it, right? We develop our minor pieces first. The second reason is that black can clearly see what we are trying to do, so he can counterattack this central pawn. By playing the bishop and knight like this, he's indirectly controlling the center by adding an attacker and pinning this defender. So black decides to play knight c6 first. He can start with the bishop as well, the move order does not matter. Okay, then we play pawn to d4 as expected. And finally black pins our knight by playing bishop g4. Now if you evaluate this position, black has a couple of threats against us. He's attacking our knight and at the same time attacking the center as well. Now if he decides to take this knight and we recapture with our queen, then black can attack the center and eventually he will be leading by a pawn. And if we take his bishop with this pawn instead of the queen, then we will be doubling our pawns on the king side, which is not something we want to do going into the middle game. So what do? Well, there's a beautiful move that you can play in this position, and that is pawn to d5, attacking the knight. What can black play now? Well, the best move for him in this position would actually be to take back this knight to b8, but I know no one would play that. If he's thinking of knight a5, then after b4, black takes, we recapture, and as you can see, this knight has no safe square to go, so we will simply be up by a piece. Going back, he can play something like bishop takes on f3, which is a good move, but still at the end of it, if you see, we will be in a better position as white. Going back, the move that I want to focus on is knight to e5, centralizing the knight and trying to put additional pressure on f3. I've seen most black players are tempted to play this move, but that's a huge mistake. Let me show you how you can absolutely destroy your opponent from here. We are going to start with this stunning move, knight to e5, taking black's knight and giving away our queen for free. Your opponent must be on top of the world thinking you've made a blunder, but if he tries to be greedy and latches onto your queen, then he's gone. Let me show you how. After bishop takes queen, we have this beautiful move, bishop b5 check, and black is in serious trouble now. His king cannot move anywhere, so the only option he has is to block with his queen. Then bishop takes queen, it's a check again. Black has the only move, king to d8. Then we have knight f7 check. If king takes our bishop, then we will also take his bishop first because this rook is not going anywhere. In our next move, we can take his rook as well. And even if our knight gets trapped in this corner, we are still ahead by a rook, which is a big advantage, and you should easily win it from here. Going back, in this position, even if black realizes that he cannot take your queen and decides to take your knight instead, then we can simply take his bishop. And still if you see, we are ahead by a full bishop along with a better pawn structure, so this should again be a good game for you. Okay, so it's puzzle time. But before moving on to today's chess puzzle, I would like to remind that if you want to learn some cool chess tricks like these and become a better chess player, then you should subscribe to our channel right now. And don't forget to hit the bell to turn on all notifications. Okay, so here's the puzzle. In this position, it's your turn and you need to find the best move continuation for white. If you're able to find the solution to this puzzle, then share it in the comments below. I'm reading all your comments and will give them a heart if your explanation is correct. So don't forget to share your answers in the comments. All the best guys, let's see how many of you can solve this. Well, don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't yet subscribed, then subscribe now. Thanks for watching and I shall see you in my next video.